What's up, people? And that's my new bike, the 2019 Honda CBR 650R. I just can't believe that I bought it. It's the second day with the motorcycle. So this is not going to be a review of this motorcycle or something like that, because my previous video is basically the farewell video to my Honda CBR 250R. So if you're new to my channel, then I used to ride a CBR 250R, then I upgraded to this one, the 650R. So in this video, I'll mostly talk about why I went for this motorcycle, what were my choices. So yes, I just got this motorcycle yesterday, and by now I have already ridden 400 kilometers. Look at those. These are the few major things that I decided on this motorcycle. One is looks, definitely, and the next one is not the radiator fan. So first of all, if you ask me why I went for this kind of an expensive motorcycle from a 250cc being a tourer, the reason is because I made a video a couple of months back saying that mistakes that you make while upgrading from a 150cc motorcycle. In that video, I was telling that when you upgrade and if you think that you can go a little more further, you should go. So I have a character that if I can take 2 steps ahead, then I'll just take that step and I'll try to manage it. So that's why I landed on this motorcycle, and I have a lot of things to learn in this motorcycle, I have to say that. Especially coming from a single cylinder 250cc motorcycle, I have many things to learn. So before buying this motorcycle, I have 4 things in my mind, 4 motorcycles. One is the Z900, the Street Triple S, the CBR 650R, and the Suzuki GSX S750. So you will see the irony that all the other 3 motorcycles are street motorcycles, like naked motorcycles, but you will see a consistent line of similarity between all these motorcycles. That is, all these motorcycles are like bloody damn good looking, good sounding, has many features, and it's also comfortable. So I understand that you guys won't be so much interested if I just talk like this. Let's ride and I'll talk on the way. The first motorcycle I had in my mind was the Kawasaki Z900. Actually, I was in love with the Z800. When it came to the Z900, I felt few differences from the Z800. Not just the engine cc and the power delivery. What I felt is that when I took the Z900 on a highway, I didn't feel that much of a connection with the motorcycle. And one thing is, like, it has a huge power. It has terrific power, I have to say that. I wasn't in need of that power. What I thought is that I'll just take that motorcycle on highway. Even if I'm buying it, I thought that I'll be modifying it for my touring needs. So I took it on the highway, and I took it at a little bit higher speeds, and soon I got to know that I'm not finding that much of a connection with the motorcycle. It's just me. I'm a short guy, so I was just having a feel that that motorcycle is not for me. Indeed, it's not a hate video, okay? And the second thing is, if I want that motorcycle, that should be in this color. So this is a limited edition that Kawasaki was having, and yes, I was very disappointed that they couldn't provide this color also. So then I thought that, okay, let me keep it as my last option. Then the next one which I rode was the Street Triple S. Oh man, that was an amazing motorcycle. The Bangalore Triumph people were very helpful. They gave me a motorcycle for a little longer spin, and the thing is, like, that motorcycle is like heavenly torquey. It has a strong mid-range, it has strong bottom end. I couldn't take it to the entire rev band because you cannot redline that motorcycle inside city, because that's damn powerful. And it is much comfortable. It is actually a motorcycle for short riders. I was loving it. But there were 2 things. One is the price range was not fitting into my budget. But still I went and checked that motorcycle, because before eliminating, I have to ride that motorcycle and I have to get convinced. But after riding it, I actually loved that motorcycle. Then later the Triumph guys actually offered me a 0% loan, but still I wasn't convinced to push my budget a little more ahead than 11 lakhs to buy that motorcycle. And the second thing is, I was consulting with few other Triumph owners, the Street Triple owners itself, and I got to know that it's a little bit expensive when you compare with the Japanese counterparts. So then I thought that, okay, let me not go to a very expensive motorcycle, like expensive on road and little expensive to maintain. And I rode the GSX S750. Oh man, that's one bloody damn machine, man. It has ample power. It has the right amount of power that you can use. It has everything that I could ask for. But still, my thing was, like, I wasn't so much convinced by the looks of the motorcycle. I actually wish to have the GSX S750 in the F version. Like the GSX 1000 has an F version also. So if there is an F version, then I wouldn't have mind. I would have gone and bought that motorcycle. So I put that motorcycle on hold, and this is my last choice then. By the way, I have ridden the CBR 650F version before, so that is my only experience on this one, like the 650 engine, and there is no test ride vehicle for this one. So my only option is to book this motorcycle and wait until it comes, and if it doesn't fit me, I'll cancel it and I'll go for the GSX 750. That was my idea. So this motorcycle came, and looks department, I was like completely owned. Like I really loved the looks of this motorcycle. So one motorcycle came to Bangalore. I couldn't ride that motorcycle, of course. It has to be delivered to a different person. I asked whether I could just sit on the motorcycle and feel the comfort, how it will be. I sat on this motorcycle. The sportiness this motorcycle offers is like amazing. Truly, I loved it. And the second thing is like the seating comfort is good. This is not a tall motorcycle at all. And the important point for me, pillion comfort. The pillion seat of this motorcycle is actually wide, very wide, and it has the same comfort of the rider seat also. So by now I have ridden around 400 plus kilometer. 370 400 kilometer is around in a one stretch. I did it in around 6 hours of time. So with that I can tell that the seating comfort on this motorcycle is good. Only the riding posture is another thing that we have to look for on this motorcycle. This is tagged as a sports tourer, but I will tell that it's unlike the 650F. This is more sporty. This is not the comfortable 650F that you have seen. The R version is really an R. So yes, that's how I eliminated. Actually, apart from Z900, I was pretty much convinced with all the other three motorcycles. The Street Triple I had to drop off because of my budget constraint, and the Gixxer 750, man. Oh man, I just request Suzuki to bring that kind of an F version for that motorcycle also. Actually, I really don't want to upgrade from a Honda to another Honda. I wanted to try out some other motorcycle, but there are less sports motorcycles that you can tour in the segment. So now you could ask this question to me, that what about the Ninja 650? Why you didn't consider that bike at all? Actually, if you look at all the choices, I have to say that I was looking for a sweet sounding motorcycle like an inline 4 or something that you see in a Street Triple. The Ninja 650 is an absolutely brilliant bike. I really loved it. The new looks, the new features that it offers, everything is absolutely spot on. But only one thing which didn't satisfy me is the sound of it. But I was looking for an inline sound, so that's the only one reason why I didn't bought a Ninja 650. Otherwise, it's an easy buy. Like the Ninja 650 is like a very much value for money machine in that segment. Of course, I was looking at a Ninja 1000 also. I could have gone and bought that motorcycle. It was around 11.7 on road in Bangalore. Still, I would have preferred that motorcycle upon the Street Triple. But the reason is like I strongly believe that I don't need a 1000cc in the next at least next 4-5 years. And I'll be using this motorcycle for my day-to-day commutes also. How you might be thinking that, well, how can you ride this kind of a motorcycle for daily use? Even though I stay in Bangalore, my office commutes are not that much crowded. So I manage my time so that I'll get some free roads. So, but if I get a Ninja 1000, it'll be too much for me. The power will be too much, the torque will be too much. I won't be able to experience that motorcycle wholeheartedly. I had this thought in my mind that I'll be buying 600 to 800cc as my next bike, and that too an inline engine. Now you could ask this question, that why you didn't upgrade to a Dominar, a CB300 or a Interceptor or a Duke, and you could have saved some money and you could have used it for your trips. I just have one personal opinion about that. This is completely my personal opinion. I've seen many people upgrading from CBR 250R to Dominar and Duke and all. It's a very good thing actually. When your bike gets older and you feel like you need a fresh motorcycle, you can always go for that kind of an option and you'll save a hell lot of money, man. It's almost like you'll be saving around 6 lakhs of money with you, and with 6 lakhs you can do whatever you want for the next 3-4 years. You can go for long tours, you can take resorts, you can stay there, you can stay in forest. But I believe that every ride, like every kilometer that I clock on my motorcycle is valuable for me. So when I commute to office, when I commute to office, I consider that as a ride. I have told in my previous video that riding motorcycle is like a meditation for me. Even this small speed, this 70 km/h in 3300 RPM on this motorcycle, this is like, I'm finding it very sweet. I'm like enjoying it. So I wanted a motorcycle which wakes me up every day morning, say that, hey Strell, come on, let's go for a ride. So I go to office and then I work. Even if I have a bad day or a good day, whatever it is, I have something to look forward for the day. Evening, like coming out, I always have, like, just imagine situation that you had a very bad day, but still you know that after your office your commute towards your home is on a 650cc inline 4. It's a special feel, right? It's almost like that small kid who waits for the 3:30 bell in the school to ring. So I'm having the same feel on the motorcycle. So that is the reason. I'm not telling that you won't get that in a Dominar or an Interceptor, but what I want to convey is that for me every kilometer matters. For me every kilometer is a ride. That's the reason why I put huge money in buying this motorcycle. And if you wanted to know how much it costed, it is like 9.7 lakh on road Bangalore. It's like a very huge amount. The road tax and everything has just raised. So even though the ex-showroom is somewhere in 7.7, by the time this motorcycle comes on road, it is almost close to 10 lakh. And buying a 10 lakh motorcycle is like a huge thing, especially like a middle class guy like me. Basically in my last video, I saw a comment saying that Strell is rich. Not really, man. I'm just a middle class guy. If you don't know, I'll tell you one thing. We motorcyclists are lucky. The reason is because if you are someone who is interested onto cars, it's very difficult for one person to buy a supercar. First of all, it'll be terribly expensive. If you try to buy a supercar, it'll be somewhere around 70 lakhs to 1 crore, which is like a very difficult dream for a middle class man. But if you have a dream of buying a super bike, then you just have to look forward for 10 to 15 lakhs, you can buy it. So that's what I'm telling. A middle class guy can buy and maintain a super bike, but it's very difficult to buy and maintain a supercar. So that's one reason why I went for a bigger motorcycle, spending almost close to 10 lakhs for this motorcycle. Now you might be thinking that why I ignored all the American motorcycle manufacturers. The reason is because you might be knowing, if you're watching my channel, I'm not so much interested onto cruisers. So that's one main reason I didn't looked on to all those models from Harley Davidson. So truly this motorcycle is killer in looks, and it sounds bloody damn awesome. It's not loud, it's like very sweet. The sound is very sweet. It's not terribly loud. If I put an Acra pouch or Two Brothers, then it'll be nice, but I'm not going to do it anytime soon. I'll be riding at least for 20 or 30,000 kilometers, and I'll be doing that whenever I feel like I need a change. Otherwise I'll be sticking on to the stock exhaust. So yes, I didn't even got the number plate yet. So this is not a review video. This is just some thoughts which went through my mind while buying a super bike for myself. And you can stay tuned with the channel. The general review, the touring review, and a lot more other stuff's gonna come on this motorcycle. If you want to specifically know something about this motorcycle, do let me know in the comment section. I read all comments and I reply back. So that's it with this video. Hope you liked it. And as always, show some love in the form of likes and comments. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.